Year's Eve is this weekend, and many of us will be celebrating with family and friends, and who doesn't love to impress with a fancy homemade holiday drink? So joining us this morning from the Crosse Distilling Co. is Christian Staley. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Of course. Any excuse to bring out some fun drinks here on Daybreak. So tell us, what are you making us today?
So I'm kind of making something that was a very popular thing in 2022 is an espresso martini. We call it the Espresso Yourself Martini.
I love that.
Making it with one of our newest launches is our Hetty Bella coffee whiskey that we launched back in July. Awesome. It's great because coffee spirits are usually liqueurs, sweet and syrupy. This is an actual 80 proof whiskey. So we're steeping it on espresso roasted beans from Wonder State Coffee over in Viroqua. Wow. Adding a little bit of embarked maple syrup in there to round off that bitterness so we can keep the coffee very present in it. So it's like drinking cold brew coffee.
Yum.
Really nice cocktail for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and something people can easily make themselves. So can you kind of walk us through the process?
Absolutely. So most people have this. If you don't have a shaker, you obviously can use a couple glasses that fit inside each other. If you didn't have that, it's a great thing. And you know, measuring is like the perfect thing, I think, you know, when you're doing cocktails. I added a ½ ounce of the Field Notes vodka.
Gotcha.
Half and half would be the next thing. We do 3/4 ounce of that. It can get messy. A ½ ounce of simple syrup. Simple syrup is super easy. I just do 1 to 1. So a cup of sugar, cup of water, throw it on very low heat over the stove and just keep stirring it till it dissolves. Chill it down. It'll hold for a long time in the refrigerator as well. And then the last thing is a little bit of chocolate syrup. And now you can kind of monitor. I do 3 swirls with this. You can kind of monitor too with, if you want it sweeter, add a little bit of extra syrup or a little bit of simple syrup. If you want it more spirit forward, we obviously can leave out some of the sweetener in there. And we'll add ice into the shaker. I usually fill it about half full for about 8 to 10 seconds. And you can do a little dance while you're shaking, have fun with it.
As the guests start arriving, make it look like you've been working hard.
That's the thing, have fun, get the guests involved too to work on it. So then, beautiful color.
Yeah, that looks delicious.
Strain that out. Traditional thing, 3 espresso beans, Sambuca always does it. Espresso Martini. And an awesome thing is the espresso beans mean health, happiness, and prosperity
look at that.
for 2023.
That is amazing. You can start off the new year with just the right note. You can clean up the mess later, have fun, impress your guests. Pretty simple. I feel like I could make this pretty easily.
Absolutely. 4 ingredients. Really easy to do.
Yeah, thank you so much for showing us. And you said there's also a non-alcoholic version people can do instead. Absolutely.
So instead of using the spirit, 2½ ounces of cold brew coffee. And it works great as a replacement, as an NA version, because, you know, especially us over there, we want to remind everybody, drive sober on New Year's Eve and drink responsibly.
There we go. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We wish you a happy New Year's and cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.